Peace, 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 peace. With the hair grease, 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 grease. Peace and welcome. Peace and welcome. Peace and welcome to my YouTube channel. Iam Nine at YouTube. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe. If you haven't already, hit that notification. If you haven't already, hit like. Now let's get into it. For our whole lives, many of us, a lot of us been told that we here for a reason. That we got a purpose. That we got to find our purpose and act out our purpose. I know a lot of us been told throughout our life we got gifts or we got a gift. Some may feel like, we got an extra sense, a sixth sense. And if you watch a few of my videos, I get into talking about we have more than one purpose, more than six senses, and more than a few gifts. We got as many gifts as we believe, many talents as we can summit, and our purpose could be many too, because this might not be your first experience. Might be your first lifetime in that body, but most definitely might not be your first experience. From my studies, my teachings, my beliefs, well, let me not say beliefs, because we pass belief systems. Knowledge is, chances are you will be here 1,000 years. Maybe 50,000 garments. What's garments, Nina? Garments is the material. It's the flesh, the matter. The garments is what covers the soul. The clothes that cloth the soul. So, you might have more than one gift, more than one purpose, because you've been here several times. Gonna be here. Gonna continue to come here until you reach perfection. What's perfection? That's total harmony with everything. That means you in harmony with everything. The trees is coming from the ground. The ground, the animals, the elements, the people. Like nobody can get to you, nobody can rub you wrong. You understand people, people understand you. You love unconditionally. There's no hate in you nowhere. There's no fear in you nowhere. There's no low frequency in you anywhere. It's when you vibrating at the highest. The highest. Right now, we dealing with two different poles, polarities. Two different sides of the magnet. The light, the dark. Some call it the good, the bad. Like, when you reach total light up out of the darkness. See, darkness will come to the light, but light not to the dark. So when you come totally out of the darkness into the light of total harmony, total peace, in tune with everything. Nothing can mess you up. Nothing can fuck up your day. You ain't trying to hurt nobody. Nothing can hurt you. You don't raise the vibration as high as you can raise it. Now it's time to go to that next realm. Only way you make it to that point is through experiences. What you mean, Nina? Through experiences. That means whatever you going through, good, bad, in the middle, it's for the experience. It's for the journey. Whatever pain that you done went through, that you going through, it's for the experience. To come up out of it, you gonna get up out of it. It's the experience. It's to get yourself more healthier if you're going through some kind of disease, a dis-ease. It's to find that reverse, because every disease has a cure, has a reverse. It's for you to get, and sometimes it's fucked up that people don't start trying to get healthy. Don't realize health is wealth until they're ill. And that's the time they want to connect with some kind of higher power. Want to be woke, want to be conscious, want to be eating the right stuff. But maybe you're going through that dis-ease to get back to eating the right stuff, to get back to healing yourself. Why? Because after you heal yourself, you got to start healing other people. You got to be that example to other people that one can heal itself. That one doesn't have to sit around, lay there in pain, and just kill over. That you fight. That you learn what's going on, and you come up out of it. Maybe you're in an abusive relationship until you figure out that you're holding yourself hostage. And soon as there's a crack in the window, soon as it's a crack in the door, soon as that person, that abuser, turns their back, close their eyes, you up out of there without turning back. And when you get through that experience, you can wake the other ones up that's going through that. Not to go through it, and look out for the signs and the symptoms. Like, maybe you had it all. Maybe you was a wealthy person. A person with riches. Material riches on your way to having more. Being a billionaire, but maybe you was tight with your money. Maybe you wasn't circulating it how you were supposed to. You were spending it for selfish reasons. Just you and yours. You weren't realizing you was blessed with that for the community, for other people. And the more you take care of the rest of the people, you're going to get taken care of. So maybe you got stripped from all that. Maybe everything is gone now. You got to go through the experience of the people that you overlooked. The people that you forgot about. The people that you could have helped, but you didn't. Now you down there with them, eating with them, sleeping with them, rubbing shoulders with them, wearing the same kind of clothes as them, walking on the bus, blending in. They don't even know who you was, but you know who they are and who you were and who you are now. From where you was to where you are now. So you going through that experience. And if you had it before, surely you can get it again. The people that haven't had it is the ones that's having trouble getting it. Now you know when you get it, you can come back to the bottom and help those people and uplift them. So you had to go through that experience to wisen up. Like wherever you going through, good or bad, it's through the experience. It's the journey that you gotta go through to reach total harmony in your journey. So maybe you experience like a lost love. Maybe you experiencing the pain of losing a loved one, not losing them through a transition, a death situation, but in a breakup. If you like, maybe you know what I'm saying, you down and out, you stressed out because you ain't realized that, you know what I'm saying, the love, all the love that you need is generated from within. And once you build up that self-love, it's going to come from everywhere, from the person that broke you when y'all broke up. Listen to that word, breakup. The connection done been broke. So you kind of, and if that breakup affected you, it broke you. Until you learn that you the only one that can fix yourself with your self-love and generate that self-love inside and push it out and let it come back to you. And then you get love from everywhere till you forget about that lost love. Like you done built yourself back up. And that's the experience you had to go through. You had to go through that heartache, through that breakup to build yourself up to no one else can do you like that. to anybody with them same kind of characteristics, you sidestep because you remember how you had to pick yourself up. You remember how down you was from that last relationship. So now you ain't scared of relationships, but you scared of the wrong relationship. So you patient and waiting for the right relationship because you don't want to waste so much time, because that's the only thing you can't get back is that time. You don't want to waste too much time in the wrong relationship, but you still ain't letting that stop you from experiencing it, because you understand it was the experience. You had to go through that. You had to go through that fake love to get that real love. So you had to be broken to be fixed. And once the next love come around, it's gonna build a stronger bond and a stronger connection, and it's gonna even uplift you even more because you uplifting yourself, and y'all love is matching each other. You feel what I'm saying? You just not looking for that love to uplift you because you already done went through that. It's like everything we go through, it's the experience, and we're gonna continue to go through it until we learn from it. And then when we learn from it, we move on. And then we be looking for the next experience. We don't look for the bad. We look for the good. Or the high, the light. So the higher the frequency, the higher your expectations is what you got coming. So and when you do fall short or run into that stumbling block or that obstacle, you know it's experience. So now you gotta figure out, what is the experience about? What is this journey about? How can I learn from this? Because I got to learn from this. And once you learn from it, you move on. So just know that we here as spiritual beings having a human experience. Love, sex, pain. All this is what we got to go through and more to experience total harmony, to come in one with self and then one with everything else. But you have to go through these things to become the person that you are to become. And without the experiences, you lack that. A person that lacks experiences is what? Nobody want to go to that person. Nobody want to be around that person. That person is headed for doom. It's a crash dummy. Have no good advice to give. Nobody want to listen to that person. No one want to follow behind that person or walk side by side. Life is about experiences. You learn, you live, and you weave through. Or you keep making the same mistakes and you stay in the loop of things and you stay reincarnating, going through the same stuff instead of leveling up and reaching total perfection. And that's what we here for, to reach total perfection, to move on to the next realm. Until then, you're going to be steady here, different bodies, different forms. Might come back, depend on how ruthless you was in this life. Your karma might lead you in the next life of becoming like an animal, maybe a plant, ready to get plucked. And once that get plucked, you to the next plant. Or come back to the next animal until you get back into your higher self, higher frequency. You're going to keep looping around. Life is about experiences. We learn from them, then we move on to the next until we reach perfection, and we try not to let stuff get to us, stagnate us, hold us down, upset us, get us upside ourselves. We sidestep, we weave through, we let stuff roll off us like water to raincoats. We learn and we move on and we level up. I don't know who needed to hear this, and I hope I ain't lose y'all. I hope I was with y'all, and I hope y'all was with me. Peace with the hair grease.